So he kind of incentivizes this gameplay. We see both the teams heading out for now, and again, Keyd Stars going for the no smoke approach on level 1. Last
I don't like that.
It cost them a ward placement last game. This game doesn't look like they're gonna run into each other though.
Yeah, why don't they? I don't understand why they're not using these smokes. Like, I feel that gives you like that little bit of speed burst. It makes your what you're trying to do a little bit less telegraphed.
It's greed is what it is.
Greed.
One extra Iron Branch on the Mirana, like, you know, there's no reason to not buy the smoke in my opinion. It's just, it's not worth it to not use it, because you get out faster, you get the wards down. Quite often you will get some useful information from it, and maybe you even find a chance to get kills on the enemy. So I think you shouldn't be hoarding for these items like the Ring of Protection, Undying, the Double Branches, Mirana. I think the supports are too greedy on Keyd Stars.
Okay. So my question is, how do you feel like these lanes are going to play out, right? I feel like this is looking a little bit better this time around here with Costa and King Jungles having the ranged, and you just Undying being very, very strong. How is this top lane going to go with the Night Stalker?
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried for Night Stalker's pre-minute 5 game here. We'll see how well they can utilize the Mirana, really. She's the big question mark, if she can do enough in the lane. But from my perspective, a Terrorblade plus Pugna lane is going to be very, very effective here. They could, of course, also keep the Tusk top and just send the Pugna down to have the ranged melee combinations, but Tusk Dawnbreaker is amazing together, so... I think it's going to be Pugna TB, and I think Pugna TB wins against Night Stalker Mirana pretty hard.
I feel like, yeah, this Night Stalker is not going to be able to do much. Like, it's one of those heroes that has to ramp up, has to get towards that nighttime, and even the first nighttime, like, isn't really going to be doing a whole heck of a lot here. And also the Mirana, I feel bad because I don't want to keep harping on it, because we just really don't understand, like, what the angle is in picking this over some of the other off-lane heroes, but...
I mean, I see the Mirana, and I think back to, you know, when Nature's Prophet was first busted, and I saw Nature's Prophet just clap down the Mirana with a few auto attacks. And Pugna, it's not like, you know, top level Nature's Prophet days, but he's still gonna outrange Mirana. He's still gonna easily harass her. Just sitting back, or I say outrange. They have the same attack range, but Pugna has better harass overall. He smacks way harder.
Radiant's courier.
Just a battle of the supports here in this top lane. King Jungle's gonna end up losing his courier though. As you can see, Q's already thinking, all right, ooh, he's gonna get the Luna courier, do you think? Nah, it's not quite gonna be over there.
And not committing for it. Has to go back as well and help his Dawnbreaker here, who's being kind of 1v2'd. They play a nice torrent connection on Mikoto there by Analog, but he's getting ragtagged quite a bit by the Invoker.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about this top lane because I feel like there's so much pressure on FCR to make that tempo be aggressive early. And again, this is a very strong lane against them.
Blood grenades.
It's not looking good for King ID. There it is. Ollie's off to a great start here with the first blood.
I mean, that's why I expect seeing these two heroes, though. It's very, very tough lane.
Ooh, this is not looking good here for Costa. They use the blood grenade. They need one more hit. Don't quite have it. Q now. It's not looking too good here as they can maybe get the final hit off. They'll turn the tables, but now Costa out of regen. Has to be careful. It's going to need those tangos from King Jungles.
King Jungles is doing what he needs to. Oh my god, Kunkka dying solo?
Look how low Mikoto is.
Yeah, I mean, like, he played aggressive on the Invoker there, but getting a kill on Kunkka, this should not happen. This is a solo kill that is just an outplay. Oh man, he died before bottle as well, so Kunkka is gonna get set back pretty badly by that.
Yeah, Mikoto will happily take the water rune.
Yeah, sending out some attack speed as well, sending out gloves. Not sending out extra HP though on Invoker. Not going for the bottle build that we saw a lot of people go for as well.
How do you feel about that?
They did fix the EMP bug. EMP apparently didn't give any mana back even to yesterday.
Yeah, until yesterday.
Yesterday was patched out.
Yikes. Big yikes.
Yeah, so that's probably why we saw the bottle Invokers on mid lane still.
Right. A little bit more even this time around. They've got a kill on the board for Vivo Keyd Stars, but again, having that That death in the mid lane, delaying the bottle for Analog, definitely hurts.
Yeah, I mean, you don't expect to get this kill for Invoker as well, so he's just gonna get himself in a little bit of a nicer spot in the lane. In top lane, we see again TB standing strong, even pretty much 1v2ing here as Pugna goes for the pull.
I mean, they really can't hope to burst down a Terrorblade during the day. Like, these heroes just, that's not really what they do right now this early on. It's not like, you know, a Dawnbreaker paired up with anything with the stun.
Mid lane, bit of damage, but
yeah,
he has the
Mikoto's
ghost
alright.
walk. The regen kicks in, so he's gonna just slide over, take a water rune. He's gonna be pretty fine in HP again.
Jabz down here, taking some harass. I also feel like we're not going to be seeing these rotations necessarily coming out from the side of Keyd Stars to try to help out Analog in this mid lane, right? I feel like the Mirana's kind of tied here with FCR to kind of keep him safe, and then Luna is just, it's too dangerous for her to be left alone.
Yeah,
in this
looking
bottom
at
lane.
23 as well, the way he plays the lane. Creepwave goes on the tower, he actually goes in 1v2 with aggressive reflection and starts auto-attacking in on the enemy, so a lot of confidence here by 23.
We'll land an arrow over onto Q plus a blood grenade. Is this going to be enough? They had that water rune. X marks the spot over onto Q. Do have to be careful though. Mikoto looking to get a couple more clicks off. Not going to be able to get the kill, but will be able to keep him alive. Was that the Lotus that was used on him?
Yeah, Lotus and Magic Stick over on the Tusk there. Otherwise he would have died to a Tidebringer. It was really, really close. He's gonna stay alive.
They're still going. They really want Analog. Kingrd, he has the arrow available, but there's a tornado. It's too late. He's gonna have to hop away. As there's 3 heroes in this mid lane. Look at Ollie. He's like, maybe I can get another hit on him. Hit the tower too. Efficiency.
This is one big reason why I don't like Mirana as well currently. Her leaps have so long cooldown. Getting a leap forced out like that is a 52-second cooldown. So yeah, you have a lot of charges, but it's gonna take a while to get those charges back now.
Luna and TB about neck and neck in terms of CS. It's a little bit more of a denial here for Costa. He's got 12 under his belt, but again, very close.
Yeah, I mean, the big difference this game so far is that Jabz on his Dawnbreaker hasn't really found a lot of CS this game. Terrorblade, despite putting a lot of harassment over on the Night Stalker, has not really been able to stop him from CSing.
I think that's the difference too, is the fact that they have an Undying, right? The Undying's going to make it so that way it's more of domination, and it's a little bit scarier. Up lane, they've been chasing after Kingrd for a while. He's out of those charges for leaps, but we'll find FCR who'll love to get himself a kill. Good Decrepify here from Ollie. Q should be able to make it out just in the nick of time.
That was a good Decrepify for sure. Just running away. Ollie on point as he was last game as well, this Pugna. Just so annoying. His high movement speed as well. The early boots.
Mirana teleports in. We'll find Ollie off to the side, but maybe not Mikoto, who's made his way over. And there it is. There's that. Another ward we talked about. Hunt is on. It's going to be 7 minutes, that wisdom room. They don't want to give this up, but I don't think they have much of a choice here.
Yeah, this is...
Yeah, look at this invasion. Oh my god. And they do their own invasion on the flip side of it here. King Jungle's gonna try to go for it. King Jungle's will be able to get it. FCR, he's taking so much damage with the meta, with everything. He is absolutely toast. Kingrd now has to use that leap charge he just got back. And this is looking a bit spooky now for this Mirana. Arrow does connect. Ollie's on the hunt though, along with 23. Should be able to get that Nether Blast down. Playing around the Rosie, but...
Gonna get a kill on him as well with the Invoker and the Tusk. That was an awkward rotation as well for Analog, TPing in as Kunkka there towards the Wisdom Rune. Not gonna be able to use his Ghost Chip as well, and then running back towards mid.
Tower is under attack.
Not really getting what he wants from the first move from the mid lane.
Bottom lane, they're making moves over onto Costa with the rotation. Mikoto's just dominating. This Invoker, man, he's scary.
Yeah, 4-0-1, getting a solo kill at first, and then these rotations are really, really on point by him. He may not have the highest CS score right now, but he's just activating in a beautiful way, moving together with his supports.
I mean, that's kind of what it comes down to, right? We talked about, you know, having a hunter on your team, having someone who's very, very aggressive. And this time it's just coming out of the mid lane. along with all these other heroes. Luna was coming through the portal, thinking about it, but I don't know if you want to teleport over here, Luna. This is very spooky stuff.
She deepens in. The tower still has a lot of HP, but they have a ward behind the tower, and this is definitely a dangerous area to hang out. Invoker now gonna ghost walk in, try and get vision on who's farming in the area.
Oh, he's gonna see her here.
Radiant
See the empty camps. The chase
Need to be ready with the
on.
Kunka TP quickly here.
Well, what can you do with this Mirana, really? Okay, you land an arrow? Maybe? No, you don't even land the arrow. Now Costa, he's just stuck in the middle of 3 heroes. There's no save for him. Analog's coming in with the boat, but they have that snowball. They'll turn their attention over to Kingrd. X marks the spot over onto Jabz, but there's just no mana left over here on Analog. He hasn't had the time to get the items that he needs to go for these kills, get that damage out. And Q, he's got it built in along with Mikoto over here. Just giving the clicks. What can he hope to do? King Jungles joins back in. Kingrd finishes off Q, but they have the Dawnbreaker. And perhaps this is just a little bit too late coming out from Jabz now, because you've got a Night Stalker and a King Jungles are just chasing after him. Can't finish off Analog. And it's a lot of resources devoted to this bottom lane, but they do end up getting some good kills.
Yeah, they get some nice kills, but at the same time, top tower almost already fell to the
Ooh,
turret
look
lane.
at Mikoto. Look at Kingrd. Oh, no.
Analog gonna go down to that, and Kingrd just barely gets out. One more of those precious leap charges used just to keep him alive. Definitely worth it, of course, but losing top tower and losing your Kunka there as well. Mikoto is just playing like a god this game.
He's very, very impressive with just the realization of like, okay, now it's time to rotate. This is what I'm going to do. Haystron's going to be able to get picked up by him here too. This is the Mikoto show right now.
Yeah, he's just activating in a fantastic way. Just running around, has the urn, almost has the entire spirit vessel already, which is a super fast timing. And with the help of Pugna pushing mid now.
They're gonna try to prepare, save this tower. So they'll use the Moonlight Shadow. Kingrd has it online, but they're really in a great position with these sentry wards. Look at them. They already know, okay, we're gonna probably have Moonlight Shadow coming up soon. We need to be prepared. Let's go and place down this detection. Nice play here by Talon.
Yeah, they're set up for their mid push already, so not gonna be able to get a catch there on Keyd Stars. But over on the side of Keyd Stars, they basically want to start getting this Luna over to the ancient area. I think they have the bottom tower still, but the stacks are being made for her. She needs to go over and start using this maxed out Moonglaves.
Pigpull is such a funny item.
A little bit of speed. Mikoto coming in bottom now together with the Pugna. They have a big creep wave. They have catapults.
Under attack.
Keyd Stars are just running away. I think they realize this is a very tough hold to make if they're going to stay here and defend.
We've got the Spirit Vessel completed now for Invoker. So pressure on the bottom tower. And like you said, I would love to see Costa move his way towards this top area. It just feels too risky to be down in this area, especially with the gates, with the tower being removed.
Yeah, but they're just gonna keep going as well. They can keep pushing, and meanwhile Mikoto says, okay, if they're not defending bottom, then there must be somewhere else. So this Invoker literally just hunter mode. He's running towards the ancient area now to try and check for someone. And mid, Kingrd getting a cheeky bit of push done to the tower.
I love the way that Mikoto's playing this. I love the fact that he's constantly on the hunt, searching for what, you know, using that ghost walk to get any information. We'll see the Night Stalker. Does have the Dark Ascension if he wants to try to use it to try to get the skip. Then we'll teleport people over, but look at the damage. A lot of TDs coming in here. The X marks the spot, the boat over onto Mikoto. But again, they have these batters. They have ways of saving him, ways of healing him up thanks to this Dawnbreaker. As now Kingrd, oh, he's stuck in the middle of all of these creeps, and they're not even gonna help him.
Oh boy, the stack. Not again. They got their stack stolen last game. Oh, they're just sitting and watching. Costabile is like, no, so please, my ancients. But they don't have the boat anymore. They're gonna try and contest it, but a lot of it.
Alright, King Jungle's going forward here. They've dropped the tomb. They've just managed to rip apart Costa. He will be next fall. Analog on the run, because this metamorphosis, it hurts. Chasing after King Jungles over here on the side. They need to have the detection. They don't even need it as they have a big nether blast. And now FCR, he's trying to see if he can poke, find anything, but they're still just too healthy. They just don't really have a great selection. Okay, all right, maybe Jabz with the cold snap, they'll turn back around. They've got the Decrepify too. This Night Stalker, he just can't do anything as Kingrd fighting with this one illusion, and Jabz dropping the hammer will clean him up. Analog just running away. These ancients belong to the side of Talon, 100%.
Analog was trying to maybe sneak the Ancients there while the fighting was happening, but not gonna get them in time. And look at Mikoto again in that team fight. He just walked in so confidently.
He's still looking for Analog.
Now.
Look at him.
Yeah, gonna find him.
He's got the cold snap, he's got the spirit vessel, and now he's got Q, he's got the shards. That's just a dead Kunkka.
Man, this guy is just out of control right now, and the rotations by all of Talon are playing around it. They have 3 players who haven't died a single time. Ollie, who has been part of a lot of the action as well, just sitting back, kind of healing people, still unkilled this game. Only ones dying are the frontliners of Tusk and Dawnbreaker.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And look at this, he's already on the move again. I love this. I absolutely love this coming out from Mikoto.
Yeah, I mean, he's spending basically no time at all CSing. His CS has increased by like 10 in the last 7 minutes, but he's just running around looking for kills. And that's all he needs to do. He knows he has a hard carry in Terrorblade. He knows that he can rely on him. And all these moves are paying off.
Well, that and you've got a Dawnbreaker, right? And like the way that Jabz plays this is he doesn't just kick back. He's like, okay, I'm farming. Okay, it's time to kill. Let's go. I'm loving the way that Talon is playing this. This is what I thought we were going to see out of Talon, so I was very surprised to see that they were at the bottom of the group. But whatever it is, whether they had a good breakfast this morning or something, man, they are activated.
Yeah, they're looking ready, and with the Dealer in there,
Ooh.
finding the mid kill as well. Now Mikoto is swinging in, looking for the Kunkka. Kunkka, who has no item yet at 14 minutes.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh no, Analog, EMP. He's just gone. He's just gone. Even used the boat during that, so now that's not available.
Yeah, got bursted super fast there before even getting the run buff on himself. The DD just ran out after they did get the kill, so Terrorblade did a ton of damage very quickly. And that's a wasted bolt that they won't have to defend as the push is coming in towards both mid and bottom tower at the same time.
They've got like a 72% win rate according to Dota buff right now, or win chance, sorry.
Yeah, I would probably give them even more in my opinion here in the Wagga Plus. I think it's
the Wagga Plus.
Yeah,
I love it.
Subscribe now. All you get is me saying that the game is over.
Man, that should have been your voice line, dude. All you get is me just saying it's over.
I mean, my voice line is literally the opposite.
I know, it's copium.
Yeah. No, it's not copium, Moxie. It's not copium.
Sorry, not copium.
Yeah.
God, Mikoto just running at Luna. This game, I feel like you could make a highlights video of just Mikoto running at Costa and play the Benny Hill music over it the entire time.
Yeah, he's been just chasing them around, and
always
now
after.
Keyd Stars going in with a smoke. They find Ollie. Not gonna go for X-Spark. Oh.
I feel like they're a little scared. All right, we'll land the arrow, so that should be a dead Ollie.
That was a good arrow, at least salvaging what was, again, a little bit of panic there. I feel like immediately, if you see the pug now, you're on the back line already, so just take that kill. But we can see Keyd Stars definitely struggling in this game. Finally, they get a kill on Ollie, and he gives away 800 gold.
Comes Mikoto. Here he comes again. They are in a good position here, so they will land an arrow, but Costa, he's still going to die as Mikoto. Oh, beautiful, beautiful tornado.
Snowball,
he's
maybe?
still alive. Snowball comes into play. They're going to protect. They're going to run him back into everyone, so will eventually die. But now Jabz, oh, finally, Vivo Keyd Stars getting an opportunity to put some damage down. Even though Kingrd sits very, very low, they'll take care of Q.
I was Terrorblade quickly just legging it away from that fight as well, realizing I do not have my Metamorphosis, and my team just died very quickly. So he chooses to run away, very wisely so. And Vivo, they get their first real win here in this game, getting a nice team fight going.
The question is, was that a bait? Were they baiting the Luna because they know that Mikoto has been just behind her the entire time?
Yeah, they were trying to bait with the Luna, but at the same time, you know, she does get brought down before they can really stop her from dying.
Yeah.
But they had the sentry down. She was farming with sentry next to her, so she was expecting the Invoker to come in. Sadly, the Dawnbreaker ulti just kind of spelled her doom.
That is the perk of that. Just a tier 2 token on the ground here, Costa. Make sure you pick that up.
He's gonna run back and get it. Just getting his stack first. Gets himself Aquila.
But look at the net worth on 23 Savage.
Oh yeah.
It's wild. He's got a full Scotty. He's got the Yasha. He's got the Dragonlance. Like, even though that fight went poorly for the side of Talon, I still feel like they still have this ace in their back pocket. His name is 23 Savage. He does a lot of damage.
Yeah, he's going for the Gym Park build of the early Scotty. I like it. This is the way I like to see Terrorblade being played as well. Getting, you know, towards the Scotty early, foregoing even the Manta style here. It's just more priority because once you have it, you're pretty much unkillable. Oh, cool.
Oh my God! Analog just showed up to his tower. He did not expect to have the door just pushed into his face.
They are gonna go on the Dawnbreaker meanwhile, so doing a good job setting up on him, but base is falling, guys.
It's taking too long to kill Jabz, honestly. Like, all right, they'll take that kill, but they're losing their tower while this is happening. No buybacks on Dawn, at least. Bit of a Sunstrike tossed in there because they took a lot of punishment. And look at Ollie, he's just like, yeah, keep doing your thing, 23, I got you, buddy.
Yeah, just sitting behind, throwing a blast here and there. Barracks, third health.
This guy doesn't even have an Aegis, and he's just standing there, no problems. It's like, okay, yep, thanks for the punch there, Q. We'll take care of Kingrd. We'll turn around. Like, how do you make this man leave? You cannot make him leave right now. All right, in comes Costa. Oh, so close.
So not gonna be enough. Very close to getting a big kill there as well, but they take out the racks and now backing out cleanly here. Not looking to take a fight without Metamorphosis.
I guess that's how you get him to leave, is that meta runs out. And he's like, all right.
Yeah. Well, when the Rax is gone, he will leave eventually. That's not a good way of defending against the Terrorblade push.
That's the hope, but it definitely doesn't feel good.
Just give him what he wants, guys. The melee rounds.
Just lay down and pretend that you're dead. Maybe he'll leave.
I don't think that works against Terrorblades. I don't know. It's the wrong animal. Wrong animal.
But would it work against an Ursa?
Possibly. We see the rotation here with the smoke. They know meta is on cooldown, so they're going towards the Roche. And it's a correct decision, I think, as they are going for Roche here without meta.
I mean, it's going pretty fast, though. And Luna's dragging behind. They still have a Dawnbreaker as well who can jump into the pit. Look at this. They sense it. They're like, they're on their way. Mikoto, he gets the vision. Smoke. CR, gonna fly over these trees, try to see what he can find.
Oh, he sees them hiding.
Sees them hiding. Can he get anything else, though, out of this here?
Good target.
He's so tiny, just hiding behind the trees. Immediately uses that to crucify. Knows he's got to get out of here. Moonlight Shadow's going to get used on top of this. Mikoto's on the back line, so they will end up losing Ollie.
Meta is coming up.
Oh, what a nice tornado. Connects over onto 2. In comes Q, finding the opening, plus the Dawnbreaker ulti. FCR is just going to be ripped apart after Kingrd. The buyback comes out now from the Piranha. They don't allow them to have his King Jungles. He knows he's just trapped in a corner. He's going to be the next one to fall. They have lost 3 technically on the side of Vivo Keyd Stars. They bought back on 1, but this Roche, it doesn't matter that they lost Ollie. They had themselves a Dawnbreaker. Is going to be able to heal them back up again. Good play with Q, fast fingers, the aggression. This is looking so good for Talon.
Yeah, they did a great job on Talon backing out when the fight started there. At first they were trying to hide, but with the Night Stalker ulti, they needed to reposition. They just backed out, bought some time for the TB to get his Metamorphosis online. They know that once he has that, he is the biggest and baddest force on the field. So just waiting a little bit there. They did lose the Pugna, which, you know, was unfortunate, but I think they were okay with just losing 1, and then they come back, turn the fight around, using a nice jump as well with the Blink Dagger on Tusk.
Meanwhile, Keyd Stars trying to take their Tormentor. Singles needs to be careful. He's taking a lot of damage from this bad boy.
King Jungle. Oh, God. He dies.
Saw that one coming. But on the plus side, he got himself the shard.
I like the attempt Sunstrike as well there. He's like, someone died to Tormentor, I'll throw a Sunstrike. He did connect the Sunstrike. Mikoto, the god gamer he is, gets the Sunstrike, but of course they were high enough HP to survive it. He's going for the Hurricane Pike next build as well. This build transitions nicely from just being a ganker to kind of becoming this right clicker with the universal stats really playing in nicely.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
This is a little ray of hope, though. We do have the Agnum Scepter picked up now for the Coco.
Yeah, he's missing stuff though.
He's definitely missing things, but he's got an item, Waga.
He has one item. He has one item. His Analog has had a very quiet game here in terms of impact, and this needs to have a big impact. The Torrent Storm needs to turn some fights around for their team now. Sadly, though, Torrent Storm is mainly most effective once you get to that level 20 as well. Before it's a little bit easier to sidestep. Full Daedalus on Terrorblade as well. Now his damage is through the roof.
12k net worth lead here for Talon. It's just very hard for this Luna to get out and do any sort of farming. They have such good control of the map, and if you look at the vision, so you've got this nice ward down here on the ledge, so they know that Costa's leaving. Kingrd is also making his way over. They have the Moonlight Shadow, but look at Mikoto. Mikoto has been sicko mode this whole game, just like leering at this Luna the entire time. It is actually so crazy. And like, look at this, they ping it out, Q's on his way. They know that Costa's, he tries to go for the dodge, doesn't quite manage here with the big hit, and in comes 23. They just killed this Luna. She's got no buyback. They were hoping to grab Kingrd 2 with that little bit of a leap, just enough, but Ollie with that Decrepify tries to slow him down. Sunstrike, nope. Not enough damage, but they've taken out their big hitter. Like, Luna is their main source of damage.
Radiant structures.
I don't know how they're going to initiate into this Terrorblade with Aegis as well. He's just frontlining for his team. Has the Alacrity, the Metamorphosis is still going for long enough. They can push down this tower and maybe even Rex as well.
And they still have Dawn just waiting in reserve right now. She's just sitting in the fountain. She's got herself that mana.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And it's a little bit different of a build too. I think that's we talked about, you know, adjusting your build for the game this time. Seeing that Blade Mail.
Yeah, he did go for the Blade Mail last game too, but the difference being he's going for the Aghanim Scepter this game. So giving that evasion can be really massive, and an extended period of healing can be very useful to keep the Terrorblade alive.
Ooh, double damage.
I like the decision how to itemize here.
Radiant are scanning.
Range tracks did fall. Base is looking kind of sad right now for Keyd Stars.
Like
they can't just sit around and wait for the next meta. They have to go out and make a play.
I just like looking at this Luna's items. Oh boy, yeah, Kingrd. All right, they're gonna try to use the Eclipse, but again, they have the Aghanim Scepter coming out from the Dawnbreaker. So Kingrd, he's gonna get cut to pieces. They'll find the stud over onto Analog and Costa, and it's a little bit chaotic right now. They do have the Torrent Storm, so they have that going for them. Q sitting quite low, but they'll end up getting killed on FCR. Q eventually to pull with these bouncing blades. Costa left alone. It's a triple kill from Mikoto, and Ollie, he wants Analog on top of everything else. Team wipe. They call GG. Talon is back, baby. They are in good form.
Oh boy, Mikoto, what a game by him as well. Just absolutely dominant force. This Invoker, I have not seen a Quaswex or like an activated Quaswex Invoker be this dominant in quite a while. Even though it's very strong in the current patch, Mikoto